ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Hey, there we are.
Yeah.
It's like dark in here.
Yeah. Well, I darkened this up, set the fan off.
We have no color.
Yeah.
We
Well.
look dead. So what are we doing?
Well, I was
We're
trying
doing a
to.
live.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some pictures to upload, but I can't find them.
Alrighty. Carolina Diamond Production. First one. No, it just says new member. Okay. Welcome aboard. Justin and Christina's RV Van Life. Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. Thanks for that thumbs up reminder. Paul Vines driving and listening. Howdy, howdy. And across the pond, hitch up and tow. Howdy, howdy. There's our neighbor, first member up in here. Scott Jacobson, appreciation. And the lovely Linda Barker. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
And Paul puts us on his YouTube page.
Oh, thanks so much for doing that, Paul. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, Paul runs a lineup on his Facebook group. Well, all the lives
coming on that day.
Yeah, pretty much that day. He does a really good job with it, too. Yuki Doki and Lulu's over there rearranging the tape.
Oop, what'd you hit?
That was not me.
I didn't touch you.
That was Lulu.
Moosey, come on. You got a whole bed to lay on.
Oh, that's why she hit the keyboard with the wire.
Oh.
It was like she didn't click the mouse, so how did that happen?
I didn't click no mouse because it's in your hand.
Got to hold 6 people in here on a Tuesday.
Yep, see if you can find the pictures.
I'm going to here in a minute. On a Tuesday. It's
Taco
Tuesday.
I got them downloaded, see?
What?
They're down there, but I can't find the folder.
Oh.
That's the problem.
Okay.
You got to close that bar out to see the rest of the chat. But they're downloaded. There's only 2.
Wasn't us, Justin said. Going green, Mom. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Wasn't me either that time. It was a Lulu.
Lulu's tushy.
Lulu had the wireless keyboard.
Yep. She's trying to make a bed and didn't like it.
Video clip. You don't want a video clip. You want a picture clip. An overlay.
There they are now.
Yeah, right where they should be.
Shush. I haven't even had my coffee yet.
There we go. There we go. There's one. There's the other.
And that's Moose chewing on a nylabone.
Yep. Okay. Kind of warm here. Supposed to be 93 today. Been 95 here twice, so 93 is nothing.
Hey, Diane Phoenix, how's it going?
Hey, howdy, Diane.
Moose, you're awful loud down there.
He likes his nylobones.
He's got the big bone.
Yep.
For a little dog.
When he has his nylabone, you do not mess with him.
Ooh.
It is right now, currently, in Yuma, Arizona. I don't know why it's in Yuma, Arizona.
Our phones are doing stupid stuff. We're like all over.
It's 77 degrees in Yuma, Arizona.
It's probably cooler there right now.
That can't be right.
Tonight. Well, that's what it's saying, but we're not in Yuma.
It's supposed to be like 107 degrees this week in Yuma and Quartzsite. Follow me. Follow me.
You had Truth or Consequences in there.
We're not there. We're in Williamsburg.
2 miles separation.
Well, it didn't ask me that. It said Williamsburg. Whenever it gets done finding the location.
Yeah, it's easier just typing in.
It still has to find the location.
I don't even know if I got my phone set.
See, it's stuck in Yuma. What's going on here?
It's you, Roy.
Well, supposedly we're in Yuma. We're not in Yuma.
No, we're not even in Arizona.
No. And I looked at the temperatures back there for Yuma and Quartzsite this week. They're in the hundreds.
Yeah.
107. I've seen quite a few days actually. 107 degrees back there. Glad we're not there.
I wonder what it's like.
We could take it though. The dogs, no.
Jess was like, I don't
72 there in Montreal. Friend of mine in Tennessee is coming out that way. I warned her how hot Arizona has been.
Yep.
It's pretty warm.
It's 81 here right now.
And mine's still looking for the location.
10% humidity, dew point 19. The wind is out of the south at 10 miles an hour.
Well, you're just a natural weather girl.
Daily is 92.
92 today?
Yep. Tomorrow's going to be hot. 94.
94 tomorrow.
Yep, with wind. Oh, they took the wind thing off.
They did. It was supposed to be, well, it is kind of it is picking up out there again. Yep, our blinds are moving. It was supposed to be windy about the time we started this live stream, and here it is. We got 79 in Indiana. Then you got, well, yeah, you're in southern Indiana. I don't know what southern Indiana is. Northern Indiana right now today, this week, is in the 80s.
Yeah.
But then they drop down in the lower 60s.
Yep. Yeah, my daughter's like, I wish Mother Nature would make up her mind. She starts the yard work.
Ford Man. Hey, howdy, Ford Man.
He shared us on Facebook.
Thank you very much, Ford Man.
But
I missed his live stream yesterday.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Scott was busy. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Oh, you're modifying
yes,
stuff.
Yes, lay down. Lay down. Yes.
Jasper has a new friend outside. I don't think his friend is very impressed. It's a little bitty lizard. You didn't hear Jasper out there whining because he it wouldn't come out for him?
My ear is itching. Okay. So, what do we do when it gets hot? We open the windows and take our clothes off.
No, we do not take our clothes off. You about made me spit my coffee. Okay, I might go down to an actual tank top.
Yeah.
He goes around with no shirt on.
93, 95, and it's not real bad out here.
We can usually go out in the shade because there's shade here, actually.
Yeah, you get in the shade, you're fine. You stay out in that sun, you're going to roast.
The problem is keeping the 3 dogs to stay in the shade with you.
So when it gets to be about 92, 93, 94 out here in the desert, that is the dog's limit. They can't take any much. Well, especially these two can. Lulu and Jasper. Moose can't take that. So we fire up our air conditioner for them. We'll close the windows down.
Make it all dark in
Darken up in here and turn the air conditioner on for them. We'll run that 4 or 5 hours for evening time, and then we cool it down.
Yep.
After we cool it, we turn it off. But before that, we open all our windows up. We got our vents open. We got a fan going over there.
I don't have this vent open.
There was another fan going, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right there, but it's not running. It's in another window.
I have to.
Normally, we'll take our shade screen, put it up on the awning if we need it, or on the other side. We're only here till Friday, so we didn't set no shade screen up.
Well, we got a lot of shading right here on its own natural.
Yeah, we got a lot of bushes and trees right here shading us. But
be nice if that big tree had more leaves on it than
the awning. We can't put the awning out because it's too windy. That helps keep the rig cool inside.
Yep.
Other than that, we wear shorts, tank tops.
Stop it.
That's about all we do. We drink cold water. We keep water in the cooler, in our Epi-Cool.
Hey, Andy's Journey.
To get it cold. Hey, Andy's Journey. Howdy, howdy. And
got Sunshine
that's about all we can do.
51.
Now, we do got a river back here behind we can jump in if we wanted to. But, we don't need to do that yet. But, all right, you two. Hold on a minute. The boys are being a pain today.
No, the boy.
Yeah, lay down. Go, lay down. There. Moose. Moose is not in a good mood today.
No, he couldn't have the lizard either. Stop it.
Sunshine Rose, howdy, howdy, howdy. 80 degrees back home.
Yeah, our daughter's got all the screens in the window at the house now.
But that's what we do to stay home. Well, we got one heater that ain't packed up yet, but we're fixing to pack it up.
Yeah.
500,000 views. Yeah, 500,000 views, 37. That's quite a lot.
But yeah, the buddy heater's got to be packed up yet.
Her little cake video is doing pretty good for us. Last time I checked, it was at 402 views. We won't ever do that.
Not even the shorts.
Yeah.
Well, Moosey got quite a bit of.
Yeah. Okay, get yourself comfy.
He don't want Jasper looking at
You
us.
quit picking at Jasper today. He ain't done nothing to you. He's about to. You keep it up, though.
Lulu growled at him earlier.
Yeah.
She's had enough of their squabbling.
But anyway, back to being cool. You know, of course, we keep our cold water in Happy Cool when we got room.
Yeah. We're getting.
We got room now.
Yeah, we can put.
So we're back to having cold water again.
3 bottles in there.
But it stays relatively comfortable in here. This aluminum rig holds the heat or holds the cool air rather well. It takes a while for it to warm up in here.
Usually after the AC, it takes about an hour for the heat to start coming in if we shut it off.
This is what Scott does. Scott, he's got a rooftop AC. Well, we didn't look in the book to see what type of generator he needed, so we got him a generator. It was too small. Wouldn't run with rooftop AC.
But it will keep
his rig gets hot pretty fast. Faster than this one. And it holds the heat really well. So, hey there's all of them right there. So, what we did, he was debating on whether to go get the other half of the generator, put 2 of them together.
And sink them
together, and then he would have enough to run his rooftop AC.
Hey, Timmy Ray.
Or just go buy a Predator generator like us, so he'd have one. But you're talking, that's almost $1,000 now.
Yeah.
With warranty. And the other generator was another $500. And then you got to buy the cable to put them together, so you're looking at close to $700. So what we did, Going Green Mom, howdy.
She went and got a salad.
Oh, his shade is awesome. So what we did, we improvised. Went to Wally World. Well, he's got 750 watts on the roof. But he's also got that little Westinghouse 2500 generator.
Yeah.
This is what we did. We went and got him. Well, he did. A window unit that we stuffed in his window. Of course, we temporarily propped it up in this picture because you can't leave that there for traveling.
No.
But this little 6,000 BTU air conditioner that he put in his rig runs on his little generator, or it will run on his solar. But there's no need for that because he's got his generator.
Yeah, why drain the batteries?
And it keeps his rig pretty comfy. But that's what we do to stay cool out here. We improvise. We do whatever it takes to get cool.
We were seriously considering getting a window unit if ours wouldn't have started working, remember?
Yeah. Eventually, we're going to something like this. They have these new 12-volt rooftop ACs.
Yeah. Sticker shock.
$215 for that air conditioner.
Versus 500 or more.
Yeah. Robert Rockwell, another member. Howdy.
Hey, Robert.
But it works, and it works good. Keeps his rig rather comfortable, tolerable. Not cold, but
where you can tolerate it at
way
least.
Cooler than outside.
Yeah, since we can't sit under the awnings because of the wind.
Yeah.
There is some shade on our site, but we don't really get the good shade till the evening.
No. But for you vanners out there, it's got them smaller generators or whatever, and you ain't got no AC, just keep that in mind. Run over to Walmart, get you one of them little window ACs, and if you're in it, like right here, like in this picture, if you guys notice, that AC isn't dripping any water because
there's no humidity.
There's no humidity here. Now, if we get in the areas with the humidity,
I have to slide the window out.
We're going to have to do something with the water drainage there, but we'll see. But there's no water condensation running out of it or nothing because we're in an area with no humidity. An air conditioner pulls humidity out of the air like a dehumidifier. It's basically a dehumidifier.
Yep.
But there's none to pull out, so there's no water dripping or running anywhere.
We did have the portable air conditioner that you could go from room to room, but our generator wouldn't run it.
Andy, we're not sure because we had a portable air conditioner in here, sitting right here where I'm sitting.
Where we're at, ducted out to the window right here.
Looked like it was made to be in here. That thing worked great for
a year. Not even a year.
No, not even a year. About 6 months on our generator. We got a Predator 3500 generator.
What are you growling about, dude?
It was an 8,000 BTU. It worked great for 5 or 6 months.
It drew more energy than the rooftop, though.
But thanks for telling the punchline. Anyway, the portable AC, whenever it would kick on, I noticed it was drawing the generator down pretty heavily, but I thought that was normal for a air conditioner. Well, we got up to Kelly Canyon one day, and it was pretty hot that day. And we turned the air conditioner on that was sitting right here, and it did all right. And then all of a sudden, the compressor went to kick on the second time, killed the generator. Wouldn't run on the generator. This rooftop AC on top of the roof, we thought didn't work because we were plugged into a 110 at one time.
Wasn't enough juice for it.
The compressor must be on one side and the fan was on the other side of the electric
circuit, yeah.
So it didn't kick the compressor on. So we thought it didn't work. Well, for some reason that day, I unplugged that portable one here, plugged the rig into the generator, fired it up. That generator ran the rooftop AC, and it's a 15,000 BTU and still running it to this day. So we took that portable one out. It may have been just that brand of that portable one, because I see a lot of portables in cargo trailers, in vans.
Well,
Doreen's got one, yes.
But she uses shore power.
Yeah, she uses shore power. So I don't know. I don't know if it was just that brand or what. But we did look up the energy consumption at Walmart, an 8,000 BTU portable air conditioner. What was that, Scott? 1,300 watts or something like that? 1,200 or 1,100? It was above 1,000. You would be better off. What Scott did for $216, he got a 6,000 BTU. Only runs on 545 watts. That will run on his 750 watt solar and have enough left over to charge his battery. While it's running. If you bought two of those at $216 a piece, at 545 watts, you would have about 1,100 watts running. Granted, you need a little more solar if you ran on solar, but on your generator, you would have 10,000 BTU for 1,000 watts, 1,100 watts, than what you would have for 8,000 watts or 8,000 BTUs on what that portable 8,000 watt or 8,000 BTU air conditioner had. I think it was like 50.
What brand
was up there?
Was it Hair? Was it a Hair brand?
No, they don't have Hair there. It starts with an M.
No, the one we had.
The brand of the portable. It started with an M. It was the same brand as that. It might be on the box here. Dyson's Crazy Adventures. Howdy.
What was ours?
Ours was, I don't know. Autumn can run down there and look at it. This was I don't say on the box, but this one started with the M, and so did that portable one. But that blew my mind when we looked up the wattage on that.
I think your mom got the one that she gave us from Lowe's. Hey, Jill Weatherly. I think it came from Lowe's, Andy. The one that his mom gave us.
Yeah, I don't know on that one. But yeah, that blew my mind. 8,000 BTU, but it used, I think it was about 1,500 watts.
Yeah, you got to watch the amps and watts.
Where you could get 10,000 BTU and two portables for way less wattage. You could have, actually not 10,000, you'd have 12,000, 6,000, and 6,000.
Yeah, I'm just give her a minute. She's stuffing her face.
But yeah, we sat there and we figured it out in the store because down in the corner of the box, it puts the wattage of what it uses. And the one Scott got said 540 watts, 6,000 BTU. And that portable one was like 1,500, something like that.
And I mean, it did. Ours really bogged our generator. And then the generator's like, I ain't running it, guys.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Now.
And we're like, it's been running, but that day there, nope.
What I forgot to mention on the generator, though, there could have been my baffle on the exhaust plugging up.
Mm-hmm.
And I cleaned it, but we was already on this one, and it was bigger.
And this one's colder.
It ran good, but then it started plugging that baffle and the exhaust up again, so I pulled that completely out, and it runs ever since.
Yeah. But this one here, for being an older AC, it can run you out of here.
6,000 BTU, and that does a van. I bet you that does that van really good.
Yep.
But they got these new Did we say howdy Dyson's Crazy Adventure?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Now, I like what the one lady did, and I cannot find the video now. Her rooftop quit, and she was in like us, a Class C. Okay, you can buy a splitter for an RV AC unit. She got a AC splitter for a house. They put it up on her top bunk, all of it up there, and it blows all the way across, because she's like us, she doesn't sleep up there. And it was like half the cost of the RV splitter.
I'm curious about these things. These.
Those are rooftop?
Those. Hold on a minute. That didn't.
You didn't make the picture bigger. Yeah, she got a mini split, but it was for a house instead of the RV mini split.
There's no RV mini split. There are mini splits.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, she got one that was on somebody's house.
These things, yeah.
They didn't like it, so she bought it.
That's a window unit Scott's using. These things here are 12-volt rooftop ACs.
Yeah, with a nice price tag.
Yeah, I'm hoping they come down in price a little bit. Eventually, eventually, though, I would like to have a mini split or some other way, because I want the rooftop AC off this rig. I want to
solar it all the way through.
Yeah, that compressor really sucks the power.
Yep.
But I would like to have solar on the roof instead of the AC.
What determines how many watts?
With the compressor running and the fan running, that was a total wattage.
Yeah.
And on high.
So if you kept it on low, it wouldn't draw as much.
Yeah. Andy's right. Blowers don't use it. Fans usually don't draw a lot, but them compressors.
Oh no. When our one fan took a dump and you bought that other one that we got mounted up there, that little booger draws the
Victoria
power.
May Life Unfiltered,
hey,
another
sweetie.
member. Howdy. But eventually, I think the problem with the mini split in here is it's going to take some major remodeling.
Yeah.
Before we can get the control in here, the control
Well,
panel
that's why
in
they
here.
put hers all up in her bunk.
It'd probably be over there.
No, they put hers up there.
That's possible. Very possible.
She says, I don't use anything up there. She goes, I store blankets and whatnot, but that's it.
Y'all must be getting pretty warmed over there in Tucson. I know it's 93 here today.
Yeah.
100 and some degrees in Quartzsite.
Did it ever find you?
I don't know. I haven't even found me.
Nope. There it went finally.
Oh yeah, we are in Williamsburg.
Ooh,
83.
It bumped up 2 now.
83 feels like 83. Supposed to be what, 93 today?
93 is the high.
Let's see what Quartzsite's doing.
Yeah. Well, like she said, her rooftop, to get another rooftop air conditioner was like...
Oh, it took Quartzsite. Oh, there it is.
Like $1,200. And...
It's cooler in Quartzsite right now. It's 74.
But, and like she said, and the guy had that mini split. I guess they'd bought the house, didn't like it, ended up running a central air unit through the whole house. So she got a killer deal on probably a 6-month-old mini split. Her son put it up in the cab part up here for her, put all that stuff there, and it just blows, right? And she said, it's not like it's blowing right on me. It blows over me and then down.
No,
and she
ours
likes
will probably
it.
be over there, up top.
Yeah, and it does have a heater with it too, so.
Yeah. So did Gone Camping's when he put his
We
in.
have an AC, Timmy Ray. We got a rooftop on the rig. But if it goes out, we're going to have to figure something else out.
We have another one just like this sitting at home.
Oh, yeah.
So that's no biggie.
Yeah.
Hundreds this weekend. Yeah, I seen that. 105. I said 107, but it says 105 now.
Hey, Big Flip Coins, how's it going?
Hey, howdy.
But yeah, we were kicking around, like if we was to do a mini split, where would we put it?
That's in this rig hard, but these.
Because of course the bathroom where you would put one at, normally they put them on the back, is the cabinets. We need the cabinets. And then it's all cabinets here. The only place we would do, and then you lose my space for storage over there.
You gotta have to improvise. You want to be cool. You want storage. What do
I'd
you
say
want?
put it on the front bunk.
And that's added weight up there.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh, precious today. Just got back from a 4,000 mile RV trip. Them are nice. I got to looking. You know, we have put 30,000 miles on
honey.
honey.
Jill's going to Oregon next week to cool off. But yeah, I mean, they've come down on the prices on some of the ACs, and then the next one you're like, it doesn't look no different than the other one. So why are you charging more?
Agreed.
Yep.
Coolness.
I see
expensive.
You cracked the windows today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to fix my camera mount.
We had a total of 33,000 miles on our trip this year. They did that in just a few months.
Yeah.
So we've done ours in 3 years now.
Yeah.
About 10,000 a year we put on honey.
I like their rig. I mean, that's a sweet ride.
Oh, yeah. It's been fun, though.
Yeah.
Still sitting over here on the Rio Grande, here in Williamsburg, New Mexico, next to Truth or Consequences. It's like a town within a town, I guess. I don't know. But like I said yesterday, this town doesn't really seem RV friendly. They locked up their RV dump and water. So now we got to drive an hour and a half because I'm not going to one of these RV parks.
No, a lot of times they don't have an actual spot. You got to back into a site and use it.
So.
Now here comes the wind.
Yeah, that's the wind's picking up again.
Yeah,
we'll be rocking here in a minute.
No awning today.
No.
But we've been kicking it around. I mean.
Yep, we're starting to rock. Here's the wind. I knew. Now something told me. I said we should do the live outside by the river today. I said nah. The wind's supposed to start during the live sometime. Right on cue.
We had one that was on the floor, Timmy. It wouldn't work right with our generator.
Yeah, that's one of them portable ones we had.
It wouldn't work.
Well, it worked, but it did use more power. But like I said, because she never listens, I think it was the baffle in the exhaust plugging up.
Well,
the little the aspirator thing or something like it. Spark arrestor. Oh. What area are we in right now? New Mexico, middle of New Mexico.
We're in the middle.
Hour and a half north of Las Cruces. In a little town called Williamsburg, which is another little town inside Truth or Consequences.
Yeah.
It's the actual name of it.
It's a cute area, but man, once it's like 6 o'clock, man, them stores start closing. You might as well forget it. And I like looking in the little moms and pop stores, but they don't stay open very long here.
Got a Vietnam War memorial here that we didn't take no pictures of, but we got video of.
A permanent one, not permanent one. Yeah.
Great moose. Great
murals all over buildings too. Paintings.
It does. It kind of puts you in the mind of Twilight Zone here because
even Quartzsite
about
stayed
5
open
o'clock
later than this.
About 5 o'clock. 4 or 5 o'clock, these two towns, they shut down. I mean, it just gone. Everybody's inside.
Only things open are like your fast food restaurants they got and Walmart and the gas stations.
Yeah.
They're cute little coffee shops. They're closed. There's secondhand stores they got here. They closed. The little mom and pop shops closed.
We're camped right on the Rio Grande because I didn't realize the Rio Grande River turned and went up through the middle of New Mexico. I thought it went the whole border of Mexico and United States all the way to California.
No.
But no, it turns at La Cruces, I believe, and comes straight up.
Goes down into Texas.
Starts in Colorado, too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they
turn it on and off because they just turned it on 8 days ago.
Yeah. Goes into the Gulf.
It's supposed to, but it don't make it down there because right now it's watering the pecan trees in La Cruces.
Yeah.
They're flooding the pecan trees down there and with this river water. But yeah, it is. It's like the Twilight Zone at 4 o'clock here. It's boop, Where'd everybody go?
That little town in Illinois we went to
You're talking years ago.
Remember, everything closed down at like same thing because we needed a part.
I can't remember yesterday.
When the truck needed a part, Doug had to take you over.
Oh, that was out in
Iowa.
the middle of nowhere because we were out in the middle of nowhere. So I had to go across the state line to Iowa to get the part. Hell if it boot, damn, if anyone. I got to edit today. I got to edit today.
I was born in Mexico. They closed down. Yeah.
In New Mexico due to Rona and reservations taking ass kicking with that bug.
Yep.
Yeah, they closed all the BLM. New Mexico got a little crazy during that Rona thing. With that video with that video with Deb, her getting blocked up on the interstate. That was
them cops surrounding her.
All right. We gotta say thank you to the members. We'll be right back. Where'd it go? There it is.
There.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit. It ain't what it seems. You got nice clothes, nice shows. Boogie down at the bar. Fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack. Take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad?
Yeah, well, Going Green Mom, it's going to be a short one this week. A little bit of commentary saying what happened with the hard drive and what we lost. And we got a few things from when we got the gauge the first time, and then after that, we kick it in the turbo boost because we didn't video hardly anything at Snyder Hill or Quartzsite. We went over to
We went Saddle
Mountain.
Whatever footage you had there's
Whatever's
gone.
there, we got. I don't know. We didn't have a lot. But then it picks back up at Marana, and we got some good stuff there.
Yeah.
So our videos are almost catching up with us now. Because of the little hard drive blunder. I paid to support that, everyone, Timmy says. You did a good job with that, Timmy.
What is your problem, dog?
He's in a bad mood today.
Man, you barely moved.
Yes. And I was going to... last night. Well, you guys seen in chat yesterday?
Hey, Rob on the road.
Hey, howdy. Roy done broken, loss of this time. But well...
Roy's always lost. He's always lost, trust me.
There's a couple things lost I haven't found yet. Broken. It's still early yet. Done.
Never.
I cracked the windows in the car for the heat to come out.
Yeah, and you gotta fix
with some of my cookie dough ice cream. That I definitely want.
You gotta fix my window or my camera mount.
Not today. It'd be too. It's too. I don't.
My sticky's gone.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Because it got higher.
Yeah.
That's why.
I put the Vivitar up for footage to come up here, and the camera went nope. And I'm like, we ain't getting no video footage of the drive. Why? You sticky broke.
Live with Mariah. Hi, howdy. Well, yesterday, you seen in chat, Scott was pushing for Del Taco. I was in a taco mood.
I could care less. Remember?
Yeah. So we went and we got Del Taco for dinner last night. And I've heard all bunch of hype about Del Taco. I give Del Taco credit. You are a little bit better than Taco Bell. Not much, but a little bit better.
Could be just this store.
It could be just this store. It could be. But man, my tacos, about 5 of them. And granted, I had 7. We bought we
bought a 12-pack.
We bought a 12-pack for me and her. That's all we eat. You know, that's 6 tacos a piece. She ate 5, I ate 7.
I couldn't eat no more. I said, here, last taco's yours.
I said I wanted 12 Del Tacos. I think I got 6 Del Tacos and 6 regular tacos.
Yeah.
Because a few of my tacos didn't even have tomatoes on them. Or the cheese. Just lettuce, beef, and no sour cream.
Yeah.
The other 6 had it. That I could see in the package anyway. So, but the guy that put the tacos together, here's your taco show. it's round. We got the soft ones. He put the meat over here, the lettuce next to it over here, the cheese over here, and did the sour cream over here, and the tomatoes on top of that over here, and then rolled it up.
So you're biting either into lettuce and tomato in one bite, sour cream in the next bite. That's when you grab your fork and you mix them together and then roll it.
So yeah, that was they really need to show the guy that back there how to make a taco. I mean, but now
They don't have
the
a
Taco
Burger
Bell
King
over.
here.
No, I haven't seen one. They McDonald's. They got a McDonald's.
They got a McDonald's here.
The Taco Bell she used to work at used to do that.
The newbies would do it that way. They got yelled at.
Yeah, I mean it was.
Look, you put it in the center of the shell.
I think 2 of my tacos were made right. The other ones was like, I know this taco's got meat in it somewhere.
Yeah.
Moose, quit being a bad boy.
You're the one in our floor space, dude.
But yeah, I haven't had a taco made like that in a long time.
Our daughter did it when Tiana, remember when we had her make tacos?
Tiana did it. Yeah.
Autumn watched Mom make tacos.
The epic burrito wasn't very epic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe it's just this little area, the little town area.
Well, we'll meet up with you again, Tammy. But yeah, that's I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I've heard all this hype of how good Del Taco is, and we go to this one. This Del Taco didn't represent the other Del Tacos, if that's the way it is. I hope the other ones aren't like that. But hey, it still filled us up, and it was better than Taco Bell. I
didn't have to cook, and I didn't have to do dishes.
True.
But calm down there, Bubba.
Deborah. But yeah,
I mean, it was water too fast again.
Just a touch better than Taco Bell.
Their meat had more of a flavor.
It did.
I will give them that. The beef had more flavoring than Taco Bell.
And it was actually meaty,
Not runny sauce with some meat chunks.
Could use some water, Jeff.
He did. He's choking on it. It went down the wrong pipe.
Oh.
He drank too fast.
You screw down there, buddy.
We haven't been to Chick-fil-A
since Mishawaka.
Yeah.
Tortillas, temporary plate. Yeah, they are. We need to start getting more of them.
Yeah. I gotta have room to store lettuce, tomato right. I don't have that right now, so we can't.
No, not right now.
The only way we'd be able to do that is if put gas in or propane on board and run a big fridge.
We might just go ahead and do that next month. It's sitting over there. We might as well use it.
I am using it.
I know, other than a cabinet.
It's got my potatoes in it, my bread hiding in it, my brown sugar's hiding in it. It works better. It works for a nice storage area.
It does.
But I got all these nice little lock stuff for my food saver and can't even use them because if I use one container, my fridge side on the Happy Cook's full.
Man, and it's Taco Tuesday back home at Scoops and Smiles, and we're missing it.
I know.
And they got T-shirts now, too.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I haven't been on Facebook this morning. Wasn't
really
on
it
yesterday.
T-shirts, wear them on here. Time to find a new home.
Yeah.
Tracy Carell, My Journey to Health. Hey, howdy. We're doing pretty good. Hope y'all are doing fine. Did you guys do a live this weekend? I couldn't find you guys. Of course, I got up later, but I went back and I didn't see no live.
Yeah.
Captain Jack did one, but his internet wasn't very good.
He's having internet problems the other day, too.
Mm-hmm. It's the world we live in. Modern, new millennium. We're what? A quarter of the way? No, we're not a quarter of the way. Where are we?
I wonder if Autumn forgot to go look see if that air conditioner brand.
She probably lost in the basement somewhere.
Hold on, she might have sent me a message.
Next month, weren't you pulling that when you got home? What?
Pulling what?
Pulling what?
I don't know, I'm lost.
She put it in. Oh, Royal something. She did put it in, didn't she? We missed it. Let's look. Go backwards. Well, we really missed it. It's Royal Saverne right there. That's the name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Grandma got it from
That's the name of it.
probably Lowe's.
Thank you, Going Green Mom. She did it again right there. See?
What?
Royal Sovereign.
All right.
Oh, okay. That's right. That explains a lot.
What?
They were sick. Papa is working a lot lately.
Okay.
And he has been too. 12,000 BTU.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was an 8,000.
No, that's a big one.
12,000.
And it has the heat on it too.
Uh-huh. So it's only 1,000 smaller than that one up there.
Yeah.
Then.
But man, it
1,500.
really made the generator work though.
That's why it did such a good job in here. I thought that was 8,000
No.
BTU. Probably told Timmy.
But Tiana uses it downstairs.
Yeah. It's a heater too.
And it keeps it
We use it as a heater.
because she's got the whole basement. It's not all
Heating's 10,005 BTU. Okay.
but she'll use the AC part just to keep it where it's more comfortable down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I told her she needs to really block off her side.
Yep.
But you know how that goes. Kids don't listen.
I
Hey,
didn't grab
Shanna
my
Craft.
drink. Shanna Craft, howdy, howdy, howdy.
That's on you.
Never late.
Bear
You
and
can do
Dog's
it.
in here too.
Where? How did we miss them?
I don't know. I just seen.
There they are. Adventures in Xanadu. Hey, Roy and Becky jumping in to say hi. In
There
Tennessee
we
for a while. Slow roll back to Michigan. Depressing headed back, but I think we're going to sell it all and get out of there. Highly recommend it. Where are you in Tennessee? You at Meriwether Lewis? If you're not, you need to go over there.
Well, they stayed at that.
Not at the Thousand Trails, over at the free one.
They could do both.
Then go dump at the Thousand Trails.
Yeah, they can't.
But the Thousand Trails, Meriwether Lewis, I guess they're packed in like sardines over there.
He stayed there last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe you were the one that told us that. The
Somebody-
reviews weren't very good, but
No,
the
that's
Meriwether
the other
Lewis free
one. The Cherokee Landing is tight.
Oh.
If you got a Class A, forget it. It's not good.
So y'all having problems with your fridge? No. We just haven't used the RV refrigerator because it runs on propane, and I tried to run it on solar, but it's too big of an energy.
It sucked the batteries down quick.
40 years old, so
It took us almost.
It's what do they call them? Energy hog.
Yeah, it took almost 3 days after running it for like 4 hours to get the batteries back up to snuff.
If we put propane back in the tank of honey, we could run it on propane. But
Yeah.
we just really had a need to use it. The Abicool's been doing us fine, though we kind of run out of room in it, but it does everything we need.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I have that game.
It's up there.
It's up there.
I think. You've only played it a few times.
Yeah, because I don't have any wires for my PlayStation.
We need to get where I can put the PlayStation up underneath, right by the TV. I don't want it up in the cabinet. It don't sit right.
No.
And then you can't close the cabinet door. I don't like that.
Mm. Hey, listen to that wind.
Oh no, I got a pretty good breeze coming this way.
Oh, you do.
Mm-hmm.
I got to edit all day today. So you and Scott go over to Elephant Butte if you would like, and get some pictures and some video if you would like. It's supposed to look like an elephant, I guess. But I got to get this video done. It's going to be a short one, Going Green Mom. I think I said that.
You've said it like 5 times now.
Are you sure it wasn't 4?
No, it's like 5.
It's going to be a short one, Going Green Mom. 6.
Oh my God.
Wait, you're going to shove my brain out my head. You keep
You
doing
got
that.
one.
I got to push my brain back in when you
There
do
ain't
that.
none. It's just rocks. And
What have we
pebbles.
been using for a fridge? Our Epicool is it looks like a cooler, but it's not. It's actually a 12 volt. It's right there behind Jasper.
Yeah, his butt's laying up to it. You're gonna
It's a
have to
12 volt compressor refrigerator. It's not a cooler. It looks like a cooler.
It freezes really good.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not a 12 volt cooler that you see in truck stops. That's an actual
Oh, he's gonna try to go do laundry. It might be less full today, Scott. It's Tuesday.
Oh, that was for chat, not us.
Yeah.
I still need to do laundry. Hey, river back here, the big rocks. You do it like the Indians did and the pioneers. Or are you going to run for the shortest parade? Yeah, the way it is right now, it would be because it's only like a minute and a half. I got to stretch some photos out in this thing. And then the next one, if I don't get it out earlier in the week, is going to be the hike that I did by myself. And I think that's it for Gage.
Hike that you did by yourself.
Yeah.
When you fell on your keister?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah, because I had hurt
But when I fell on my keister, it's not on the video.
Darn it. Yeah, I hurt my knee that day you went, remember? I couldn't
And two,
weight on it.
that Appy Cool, when we plug it in our Jackery, that thing only runs like 53 watts. 73. I've seen like 81 on it, 82, 83, just a brief moment. But normally it runs close to 60 watts on an average.
Yeah.
That
big fridge?
The big fridge up in the wall there?
We don't even want to go there.
That was like 400 and some watts.
Our two inverters, the 750 ran it, but man, it was like...
Yeah, the 350 wouldn't run it, but the 750 ran it.
And the 750's loud.
44 quarts is the Epicool.
Yeah, I think for a fridge, we'd want a bigger one.
Yeah, when we get the next one will be the big one. That will be the refrigerator. This one will be used strictly as a freezer.
Yep.
And this thing freezes. I mean, you can set it. This thing makes ice cream hard. Most RV freezers, they just keep ice cream soft.
Yeah, the one in that one was always soft. It wasn't like...
Happy Cool. Ooh, man, it's a brick.
But we like it. It's an energy saver. And what's nice is if, like, say we go to 1,000 Trails, I could take it off the solar and plug it right into an outlet and run right off their electric.
Yeah, right now that's running on our solar panels.
Right off the batteries.
We got plenty of room for another one on the solar panels. Four man's in here. He shared us out.
He's probably not awake yet.
Tracy or Mariah still got a PlayStation 2. I think we still got that too.
No, yeah.
It's in pieces, but
we still have a whole one.
Any recommendations along 65 for free camping? Go to Young's.
That ain't by 65. That's down the center.
Your best option, though, is look up Young's Creek Campground in Hoosier National Forest. Now, Hoosier National Forest is in the center of the state between, is it 70 and... I know 65. What's the other one? 74 or 70?
If not, you got Blackwell's Horseman's Campground. You can camp there, too.
Young's Creek is that last video that we just released out for the campground. It's very nice there, and there is access to water there.
And they do have a vault toilet if you don't want to use it.
And a vault toilet. And very, very nice there. But you can check that video out.
I don't know if they're wanting a boondock or...
Yeah, free camping.
Yeah, okay.
And then you could shoot up.
There is a 1,000 Trail there, but they got to, like us, stay out so long.
If you guys need to, you guys can get from... This is what you could do. You could leave where you're at now. Get over to Young's Creek. And then if you get back on 65 or 70 or whatever, if you need to, you can pull up in our yard, in our daughter's yard there, and overnight there, and then go on up to Michigan. And that should give you 4 hours, and then wherever you're at in Michigan, the 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, Kenny's out doing errands.
Yep. We got a few errands to run. Can you stop by here?
But yeah.
Yeah, ice cream is hot ones. Yeah, these Happy Cools. You turn that down to 0 and it keeps it at 0. Because we put ice cream in that thing and it's hard. Now when you first get it, it's a little soft. It takes a little bit for it to get back hard.
Usually by the second day it's hard.
Yeah, about the second day.
I'll just be glad when we can take that cabinet out and redo everything.
One piece at a time.
And then we can put the flooring down in the kitchen, at least.
broken news ad. We don't have no broken news ad. Oh, breaking news. We ain't got no breaking news.
No, Kenny's still here. But yeah, this one caters to the annuals.
Yeah.
That was what was the one? They didn't have any full hookups. All they had was electric and water.
1,000 trails are usually like that.
Yep.
The
one in Texas we went to, the first one, it wasn't Lake Tawakoni. It was the other one.
But that's what we did. We went to Meriwether Lewis.
Free one.
Well, we went from Young's down to Meriwether Lewis.
No, we got stuck in Kentucky overnight.
Well, yeah, we did get stuck in Kentucky overnight because of a crash in a rest area, but that don't count. We left Young's and went down to Meriwether Lewis.
The free
so that's
one.
doable. The free one, the Meriwether Lewis campground. The really, really, really nice one, which you should be setting in right now.
Then you could have made it to Indiana and used the 1,000 trails there if they're open.
Paved sites. They're not on top of each other. You got access to water. And then you run over to the other Meriwether Lewis campground, 1,000 trails you could dump there.
And then go on.
And then go back, or you didn't go on.
Yep.
Pulled into a gas station with playground in Elizabethtown when we were going back and forth, but we weren't staying overnight. Okay.
Elizabethtown has really grown
Big
time. Oh my God. We spent our first night on our honeymoon there in
I
Elizabethtown.
found a leak in their camper.
What?
Yeah, we can't wait to meet you guys at Michigan.
Yep. Yeah, we couldn't. We were shocked when we
The
got
Traveling Gilberts. Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. Air conditioning talk all day today.
off work today. Had to wait on the air conditioner.
Shorted out the condenser. Oh, lizard shorted out the condenser. So we got to lizard proof these things, huh?
Yeah,
I never gave that a thought.
They climb around the hot water heater. Might be something just loose.
Wait. I hope this didn't happen to you, but I'm going to tell you my hot water winterizing nightmare story that happened to me. Our hot water heater didn't leak either until I winterized it. Well, I winterized a rig. I forgot to winterize the hot water heater, and it was full of 6 gallons of freshly tapped water. Winter arrived. That 6 gallons of water turned into a 6-gallon
block of ice
that expanded. It cracked the hot water heater so much I could put my hand inside of the hot water heater.
Yeah. And then one guy goes, just take it to your friend. They could weld a patch on it. No. Even our buddy goes, I don't think a patch will hold that crack. Remember?
So now I got a little, man.
Yeah, because the lizards here climb up and down the tree and drive the dogs nuts. Yeah, that was Roy's big oops.
So hopefully there wasn't a water droplet of ice somewhere that expanded and cracked a seal. That happens in your faucets a lot in the wintertime.
Yeah, he didn't drain the tank. And it split that baby in half beautifully.
Yep. Exactly. That's what I did.
He was in a hurry.
But you can have, when you winterize too, open your faucets about halfway and leave them. I didn't do that one year in the pop-up. There was and I blew them out too.
He took the air compressor.
We put antifreeze in, but there was a water droplet that was in one of the faucet handles.
Yeah.
In the valve. Sometimes throughout the winter, that water droplet expanded, and it tore the gasket up, and it bent the valve to where it expanded. It cracked it was all plastic anyway, but it all cracked.
Is that our outdoor shower?
No, that was inside the Bayside.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the Bayside. So we put a new faucet in it because my Aunt Nell brought us one. When she worked at the RV place, she brought that little sink and a faucet, and I put the faucet in there.
Oh, the little kitchen sink we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it cracked it pretty good.
Yeah, nobody's seen water crack faucets. That's the first time that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, because, he was really careful about blowing everything out.
Doctor just called about Isaac.
Yeah. Do what?
Check messages. Doctor just called about Isaac.
I don't know. You took it from me before I could open it all the way.
Okay.
Douche.
Goofy. Hey.
What?
Sometimes I married a sailor, I swear.
Okay. Yeah, Isaac's got a pretty bad cough. He gave him he was not very happy at the doctor's office. He chewed him out. Isaac did.
Yeah.
Yep. They had to do the pretty swab.
How did we get to breaking? Because it's on Femora, Timmy.
But Isaac's getting very verbal. You heard him last night. He told me he was hot. I said, "You're hot." Yes.
Well, but they're going to Batesville Thousand Island Trails over Memorial Weekend.
Yeah.
So we're moving pretty slow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could hang out there at Young's for the 2 weeks because you're probably in the two week thing if you're at the other Thousand Trails for 2 weeks or whatever. He's still growing. So the mouth on her sometimes it is. It's like me, and she was never a sailor.
Married a sailor. I can get going. He's still growling. Isaac is not happy. For anybody who don't know, he is autistic, and for the longest time, we didn't think that baby was ever going to be able to talk to us. The school that Autumn and them got him into has done wonders. Sometimes he gets too vocal. I guess he was
like his grandma.
I guess he was letting the nurse have it because he didn't like to swab up the nose. And he's still growling. He points to his nose. So, yeah. But last night I got to talk to both of them. And Isaac, he kept telling his mom, I'm excited. I talked to Nini.
Yeah, I have a couple of those fittings that you blow your lines out. Yeah. I used to just blow our lines out. Then I blew them out, then used antifreeze, and I still had the one issue. But I didn't know about the valve thing at the time.
Jenny did that. She blew hers out every winter. She's never used antifreeze. And the 1 year we had that winter vortex, remember, that cracked all of her water lines. Even
cracked our linoleum too.
She blew, and after that, she quit blowing them out and just put the antifreeze in.
Yeah, blowing them out's fine as long as you do a thorough job at it.
See, they stuck to it in the nose, and he let them have it.
And also, the best antifreeze you use is not that Super Tech stuff, which is good antifreeze. All that stuff that Walmart sells, that Super whatever it is, that's made by name brand companies. It's good stuff.
They just switched the sticker.
But I didn't realize this because that was the antifreeze I was using all the time. But when you go down into the RV section, I think it is, or maybe it was the antifreeze section, they have a better RV antifreeze there that goes down like to 55 below zero. The other one I was using was only 25 or something like that. Super Tech was the other one. But then I found that other antifreeze, and it goes way colder, and was only $1 more a gallon, I think it was. Fifth wheel this winter, winterize, freezing temp for next month. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't winterize 1 year till almost June.
De-winterize
because it was cold that
everybody's
season.
Like, well, just do it. No, I don't want no broken water lines.
Mm-hmm.
Roy don't like working on them Apex lines so much.
I hate Apex.
But
I don't have the tool to do it with, and I've seen those things
not crimp right.
And brand new campers pop apart. Because when we leave, we always turn our water switch. That's another pointer too. Whenever you leave your rig, turn your water off. Because these PEX lines, they are known to just blow apart. And when that happens, that water's just running and running and running and running and running while you're gone.
Have to pull over
and if you're on your water tank, you're coming back to an empty tank. If you're on shore power hook to water, you're coming back to a flooded camper.
It's probably
That's probably going to be totaled.
Yep.
We've seen it happen in our camp club more than once.
Yeah.
Way
Don
more.
Was
Don was the one I really remember.
That's why he started putting that water regulator on his too.
There's no bypass. You just pump it full of antifreeze. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don.
Luckily, when Don's popped, we were there. We ran over and we shut his water off.
Yeah.
That was a brand new Coleman Fleetwood pop-up
high
camper.
wall.
No, it was not the high wall.
No.
Doug and Becky had the high wall.
Yeah, but he got there, set it up, turned his water on, made sure everything worked.
Went to town to get supplies.
Went and got groceries.
And the inside PEC line going to his kitchen sink popped loose. And it was water going everywhere. Brand new camper.
First time out in it, actually.
If not the first time, it was a second or third.
Time, yeah. But, he about had a fit.
Yep.
And he called the
Adventures in Xanadu. So, turn that water off, leaving camp. And two, when we were at Lake Tawakoni.
Yeah.
This past winter, when it got down to 1 degree.
That wasn't Tawakoni. That was Texoma.
Oh, you're right. It was at Lake Texoma. Lake Texoma, when it got down to 1 degree, there was a rig over there that their PEC lines popped.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody was around it, and their water kept running and running and running and running and running and running. Well, eventually they had a ice water slide coming out the back of their rig that touched the ground, and that rig was definitely
and somebody must have got a hold of them because, like, within 2 days, that trailer was pulled out.
It was too, wasn't it?
Yeah, about 2 days later, they pulled it out.
Yeah, it was basically that rig was basically frozen to the ground.
Yep. Big old, the whole back end was like one big solid sheet of ice where the water had ran to the end.
Tawakoni.
But Tawakoni was nice. We had full hookup there after we figured out they were buried under the leaves.
Fresh bottled water now. I've seen it pop off from water tanks too. And when that happens, it just pumps your tank dry. You come back, and now you got a pipe to fix, you got a mess to clean up, and you got water to go get.
And a possible burn up pump.
Oh, and a possible burn up pump too from running dry. We'll hook up if we're at a campsite. We'll hook up to it, but I got a water regulator too. That's something else you need to get.
Need a water.
That's something that pops PEC lines apart. Is
no pressure regulator.
Water hammering is what they call it. And it happens a lot in RV parks. But the pressure from people turning off their faucets on and off all day long, and that pressure starts building up and it starts hammering into pipes. And one could come along and hammer your pipes and pop your PEC line apart.
What is a
now
water?
You're spraying water.
Where's
the water regulator? Get up here, Jack. Come here. Up.
Come on, Bubba. Up.
One. Yep. Up. No, up.
I'll be Mommy's co-host.
No, come on.
He says, I want Mom.
Yeah. Jasper, no, back. Up here. Go. Up. 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 Come on.
He can't swing because of the... There you go. He's like, Dad.
Hey.
He's like, okay. You hear that?
Yeah.
Jasper's getting very vocal here, too. Yeah, it probably did. Adventures in Xanadu said that camper probably ended up at Camping World for a weekly special.
What did?
That camper that had all that water leaking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would have, and it didn't look like it was that old of a camper. That's the sad part. It might have been, it was a fairly new rig. It was a bumper pull. You had it last. Yeah, and you don't ever put anything back. I know, I said it was hanging in the thing. All right, Traveling Gilberts. Hopefully you get your AC fixed. I guess we're going to have to lizard proof. Never even thought of that, did you? You just had it. Okay. I'm like, dude.
This is what you use to blow your line. Not this. This is actually a cap, but it looks like this. But you put this in your garden, your city water hookup on your camper. You put your air nozzle on that little thing right there, and it blows all your lines out. This is just a cap. It's always good to have one of these on hand, too.
In case you lose one.
Because here's why. Not if you lose one. Let me finish. You're sitting at the campground one day, and you're not hooked up to city water. You don't have city water. You're running on your water tank. All of a sudden, a 12-foot geyser shoots from the side of your rig straight out. what has happened is your city water check ball valve has just went out. Now you have no way other than turning off the pump to stop the water flow. But you've turned off the pump. You've stopped the water flow now. You think you've saved the day. Now you can't turn the water onto your rig because every time you turn the water onto your rig, a 12-foot geyser shoots out the side of it. And if you're at a campground, sometimes your neighbors are closer than 12 foot. You could be spraying your neighbor's rig.
Or a grumpy dog.
You run into your toolbox or your storage bay or whatever, and you got a cap. You put this cap on your city water. When you turn your switch back on, you don't no longer have a 12-foot geyser spraying out the side of your rig. You have a temporary fix for a weekend. You can now go back enjoying your beer by the fire.
Yeah, I forgot. Our hybrid did that, didn't it?
Hey, Naz, howdy. Yeah.
Our new
hybrid did it. Our other travel trailer did it.
Pop-up did.
The pop-up did it. Yes. Honey did it.
Our friend Doug's like, right. And Roy's like, what? And Doug's like, I think you got a water problem. I didn't know it. I was doing dishes and it.
But yes, that was well, the hybrid one she's talking about, that started just a slow leak. That wasn't but the pump was like kicking on and off.
If I rinsed the dish,
and I had one of these and I put it on there and it quit. So, but yes, that's yeah.
True story.
Carry one of these with you at all times.
Where's your water regulator?
The water regulator I'm getting to right now. Here's your water regulator.
Put my eyeballs
this
out
is a necessity. I don't care who you are or what you think. This is a necessity. This thing right here will keep water hammering from popping your PEC lines off. This has saved us many times.
Mm-hmm.
You get it in RV section at Wally World. I think it was like $6. But you screw this on the spigot. You screw this on your hose on here.
And it regulates the water pressure.
There are places that you cannot use this. We were at a campground that had such low water pressure.
You didn't need it.
Flow through this. So I was kind of worried that I had to take this off and thought, well, great. Now they're going to have a big water hammer.
That was Tawakoni, low water pressure.
It was like Tawakoni. You're right. Yeah.
Because Texoma, you got a shower, remember?
But these things are, this thing will save you hundreds of dollars.
Yep. So just, if you know you got why are you drinking the water so fast, Jasper?
And normally I take these little screens out too.
Yeah,
these things plug up with iron in no time at all. But this one's got the gasket and I haven't put a new gasket in it yet. But this thing, we ran without one of these once.
And we prayed. Oh, yeah.
Our lines in the pop-up were shaking. So I ran to Walmart and got one of these and it took care of it. But this will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in damage. But that's all I got for water stuff.
$10 investment versus $300 to $400.
It's probably damage. 10 now. I think we gave 6 for that one 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah, when we use it.
Yeah, we use a lot. We use it a lot.
When we were full. We
went in a minute's over, so let's run down to the bottom of the hour and then we'll get off here. Okay. So where do you put the filter in line? Okay.
This goes on water.
Actually, I'm going to show you how we hook our water up. Moose, get up there.
He tried biting you.
No, he didn't. He barked at me. Stay.
Lucy.
Stay.
Up. Come
Stay.
Come here. All right. Would you quit? You're growling at the wrong person there, Bubba.
Not according to him, he's not. All right, Moose. Oops.
And Dad's throwing things
Come
across.
Here,
I want to go over. What do you got for me?
Nothing.
He thinks it's for him. Look at him.
What I do when we get to a campground or any water pickup, first thing goes on is the water regulator. It used to be the water filter, then would go on next. We don't use the water filter before the line now. We use it at the end of the line, at the end of the hose. We put it before the hose. One of our hoses started flaking apart, and we got stuff in our water.
Yeah, we always
put it at the end of the hose now. But So now what we do, we put this on, we'll put the hose on, and we put our filter on, and then we put this on the rig.
So don't kink the line.
So your hose ain't coming off the rig and then having a bend to it. And usually after a while it starts kinking.
Or spraying.
This takes that off. This is your hose comes straight from the bottom, from the ground. So this elbow takes that. You can get this plastic too, but this one's brass. But this takes that kink away. Did he just break something?
No.
What we've gotten here too that we're going to start using here soon
What is that?
This is what they have on the things at Quartzsite. We have a plastic one. I didn't know we had this until about a month ago.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was, so I just threw it in the basket.
As soon as I can get it out of its package.
We've never used this. We probably had it a couple of years. Dude, you're going to break your teeth. And you don't like dentists.
Okay. This is going to go on. What's the regulator? We'll put the regulator on. Then this piece right here. This piece right here.
As he breaks it.
Is going to go right there.
What's it do?
I'll get to that in a minute.
You're taking
Then we put our hose on and then the filter down. What this little black piece is, there's holes here on the side. What this prevents, and these are on every spigot in Quartzsite in the LTVA area. What this prevents is your water from backfeeding into the line and contaminating
their water
source. That's what this prevents. It
won't backflush.
I didn't know what this thing was till I got to Quartzsite, and I seen him on there, and there was a maintenance guy down there putting one on. And I asked because somebody took the one down there. And I said, what is that for? And he said it prevents your water from coming back in the line in case you got something in your tank or whatever. People pulling up and flushing their black water tanks out. It keeps that from flowing back up into
I never thought of that.
I didn't either until you mentioned that. But we're going to start using this a lot more.
Did you see Scott's comment?
There is a pill now for them kinking hoses. So you have two hoses. You hook the filter up. We have one hose. We have 3 hoses, but we only use one unless we can't reach the spigot.
Yeah. We buy the 2-pack at Walmart.
There's a little hose with this, but we don't really ever put the filter hooked to the rig. So we'll just run a hose to the rig because we don't drink out of this tank because we can't see it. At the spigot, when I put this on, I'll put a Y on, run the other drinking hose off with this filter on the end of it.
So we fill
I fill our water jugs that way with drinking water.
It's a one-way valve. Yeah, that's what the black thing is. It's a one-way.
Our blue filter burst this past winter. Ours did too.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't replaced it yet, but the water here is pretty nasty, so we might have to. So we have to think how much gas would that buy, and can we do without it? You know yeah, you're right. What is that plastic piece called? I'm not sure what it's called. It doesn't have a name on it.
We've had it,
but it's an anti-siphon thing or something.
It came with one of our things.
It came with it came with that car wash wand that I have. But when I got to looking at it, I said, this is that thing that they have at Quartzsite.
Yeah, so
and that's what it is. It's so your water doesn't come back. It'll flow. It lets the water flow, but it doesn't let the water flow back into the spigot. I never gave that a thought, but it happened at Quartzsite in the LTVA.
And they had to treat the water.
A few years ago before we had gotten there. They had to shut the water down. Apparently, from what this maintenance guy told me, that it had backed up from somebody's water and it contaminated the water source, so they had to shut it down. I don't know for how long or if there was a water boil issue or what.
They had to treat the water source, and it was
It's an aquifer.
Yeah, but they still had to do something with their...
Yeah, it's a one-way valve.
Yeah, oops.
But I can't get anything inside of it to move. But yeah, it's some sort of...
Because your finger don't belong in there, bozo.
Because when you turn it off, when we were at Quartzsite, I turned our water off. I actually had water that came back and it shot out the holes right here. I mean, it shot pretty good too. So that water was trying to get back into that faucet. Well, I never thought about it. I mean, you just turn a faucet on, faucet off, faucet on, faucet off.
Moose, what are you in?
His stuff is right there.
Yeah. You're being a pain today, dude.
But yeah, we lost a brand new blue filter this year because it froze.
They
don't do good nice.
The whole end cap just went.
I can tell you what's inside of them. So can Adventures and Xanadu. Charcoal.
It looked like a big popsicle push-up. Remember?
And I think there's paper in the top.
Yeah, there's a little white filter
but
thing.
But it popped the whole cap of it all.
It looked like a push-up. The push-up, the orange push-ups, but it was ice. Uh-oh. No. You're going to lose our internet.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's the third phone, too.
Yes. I got the one lady yesterday. She probably thought I was rude, but I don't care. Yeah, I don't remember this. Yeah,
anti-siphon is the only thing I can think of.
Something like that. Yeah, because I guarantee you, if they have any of these in the store, if that Thousand Trail has a little store, they're going to charge you an arm and leg.
Walmart's the best place to get these.
Yeah.
And
we buy
the
2 for the price of 1.
Well, in fact, we're about to switch. Well, that one out there we're using is new.
Yeah, we had to because you broke the
We're going to have
one.
to get another pump for the tank outside. That pump's starting to act up.
Is it?
Yeah.
We have one.
We have one with strange hookups.
Yeah, at the house.
And I don't know if that one that we
I
have
think there's
works.
2 there.
I think, but I don't know if they work.
Guess we have to run some juice to them and find out.
I'd rather have one of those big ones.
Moon over Miami.
Moon over Miami. Howdy, howdy,
yeah,
howdy.
There's one under where the fridge used to sit in it, and then there's one still in the back. There was 2 pumps in there.
Yeah.
Should have.
I think I got the one in the back, though.
Okay, but the one's still underneath the fridge, and it looked funny, too. I've never seen a water pump like that.
2 for $20 and change on Amazon. I think they're like 16 at Walmart.
Yeah.
I think. Unless they probably went up too, like everything else.
Well, the problem is Thousand Trails now, if you have anything delivered there, they charge you
what
a pickup
I'm
fee.
thinking about doing, if I can
Like
get one of these apart. If I can get one of these apart.
You had one apart.
Yeah, but it cracked. Go to the fish section and buy a big old bag of activated charcoal and just refill them.
Yeah.
Also, too, I don't know if you guys know this.
Would you watch swinging that?
If we could, would you just smack me with it quick?
Yeah.
If we could get into these, you could take this charcoal out of here, put it in the oven and bake it at like 350 degrees, I think for an hour. Maybe it's 15 minutes. And it reactivates the charcoal in it. A lot of people in the fish world do that.
Yeah.
When marijuana was illegal in most states, a lot of the growers that was doing illegal grows.
Come on, Moose, you're getting in the wires.
Rebake their charcoal and put it back in their filters to cover the smells up. So that's another way I know it works.
You're getting off antsy.
You're in the danger zone. Dunk, 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 dunk.
I know. Give it here.
But they're relatively cheap for the job that they do. We don't have a big expensive filter system in here, but we've only used those for 10 years or more, and that's all we've ever used.
You could put them. We've used them in the house, too. He's hooked one up underneath the kitchen
Yeah, I
sink.
put one of these under the kitchen sink. We had a lot of iron in our water back home.
We got more now. It's worse.
And worked pretty good. Yeah, the iron's getting worse there every year.
So we tested it.
Listen to that wind.
You know, we tested it under the kitchen sink to see if it worked, and then we were going to start. You were going to hook it.
I've heard of doing that too. Going green, Mom. Putting charcoal sticks in and boil the water.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was going to put one of those on in the basement. Remember the main hookup. And then what? You can't use that on our house one. Roy's like, I've been using it on the kitchen sink now for months.
We used to use the pure filter on a faucet, which
was a pain because you had to unhook it when you wanted to do anything else.
Our house was built in 48, and luckily it had the flex line was the same as, and the copper line, it was the same. It just bolted right in there. That doesn't happen with every house. I just lucked out on that one.
Yeah. And he only hooked it to the cold water side.
Yeah.
You know, a way if we wanted to drink or cook.
Yeah, we don't drink hot water unless it's coffee.
And then he thought, well, he was trying to figure out how to do it, hook it off the main water from the pump so it would filter the whole house.
But you don't want to filter your whole house.
No.
You're wasting your filters.
That's what the guy told him. Just do the cold that you need.
Just do where you drink at or bathe at if you want filtered water there. Or possibly your washing machine too for the iron. But your outside spigots, they don't need to have filtered water if you're watering your grass or that. Now, if you don't want iron stains on your built house and that, if you got that problem, then you want to filter. But we didn't filter the outside spigots.
We didn't do a water softener because it would have had to went downstairs. We would have had to haul the salt, everything downstairs.
Now, I did wash a car with one of these once, and I did have less water spots.
Yeah.
Because remember that thing they had, they advertised on TV, had a charcoal filter on it, and you could wash your car, not dry it, and it wouldn't leave no water spots. That's kind of true. And kind of not
still
true.
Had a little.
I still had a few water spots, but I didn't have a lot when I hooked one of these to the garden hose and washed the car with it, the Fusion.
Yeah, but it was nice having one underneath the kitchen sink. But our house has got such high iron, you can clean that bathtub, and 2 days later, it doesn't even look like you cleaned it. I mean, I scrubbed it good. We used CLR and all that. And 2 days later, it doesn't even look like you touched it.
Mm-hmm.
So he was going to filter the washer.
Yeah, I was going to put one on the washer.
And you were going to do it to the bathroom.
The bathtub and the kitchen sink.
Yep. So, but we only got to the kitchen sink, and then we didn't do it.
Yeah, one time we had like 6 of these filters.
Yeah.
I didn't know they lasted quite a while, so we just bought extras. Now we're down to the one we're using and this one.
Well, the one froze and broke.
But Dee gave us that white one we used for about a year.
That one finally got.
It was getting very heavy, very heavy.
And then you broke the other one, and that was a relatively new filter.
I need to weigh that other one compared to this. That's how I test them. Because I noticed the other one, the water flow is starting to get smaller. So I take the new one and I'll take the old one. And if the old one feels really super heavy, then it's
time to go.
It will pitch it and switch to a new one. She'll kill a washing machine in a heartbeat. She was killing them so fast, I just got tired of dragging them out of the basement. I just pushed them off to the side and put a new one in its place. We had 3 or 4 washing machines down there. We emptied the basement out. You go look in front of the garage. Okay, one might have been a dryer.
One was a washer.
2 were washers.
Well, yeah, the one big one we took out, the Coyote.
2 were washers, and there was another one sitting outside.
Yeah. But we really
what?
Autumn and Cody need to try that.
Just get one for the faucet.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do. It's easier that way. Well, you just change it out, she can change it right there instead of having going in there and do it. That's what we did. We went to the faucet one, and then it broke.
Our son broke it.
No, it cracked. That thing it broke on him because it was cracked.
Yeah.
It was, that thing was like 5 years old, and the plastic on it started to crack. And then we went and got another one with the flavored packs you could put in it. We never did flavor parts, but that filter didn't last as long either. It was had some battery operated thing in it, and
you pushed and it gave you flavored water. The kids are like, just put the pack in, make it, shake it, we're good.
Yeah. About another 5 more minutes and we'll get off here. Get some editing done.
Yeah.
Hopefully get 2 videos, maybe 3 done today, hopefully.
Boy, you're really talking out your butt now.
They're lined up. They just need some tweaking and some music added. The hiking ones, I got quite a bit of cutting to do in it yet. Scott's working on the video. He's going to release the video first, and then when we get to us, I'm going to release one too, a rendition of it. But Scott's video is going to be good of the RC truck going into the mine. So if you ain't subscribed to him, subscribe, turn that bell on, so when he releases this video, you're going to know. It might be a 2-part too.
Yeah, right now it's like 35 minutes. But it is funny. I got to see the raw uncut.
So I'll have some of it. He'll
I
have some of
wasn't
it.
there, but I got to see firsthand, and I was
It's going to be
giggling.
pretty close to the same, but do they have beer flavored water? Yeah, Budweiser.
Bud.
Bye. Remember the frogs?
Yes.
And the lizards?
Bud.
They had lizards too.
Yeah.
What'd the lizards do?
That's what they did. I don't have a long
Scare
enough
me
time to
sometimes.
smack you.
I have a filter and I will use it. Oh, what if you can blow through this thing?
I don't know. You're windy
It
enough.
says flow this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can feel a little bit that way too.
Yeah.
Hit the hole.
Got it. And capped.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them.
Cute. Yeah, I kind of missed the frogs.
Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't drank a beer in I don't know how long. I can't.
It's been about 2 years for me, I think. Maybe
And
a
we've
year.
even went to breweries and where they make their own beer, and I just can't. I can't.
Well, that's
get
been a
past
few
it.
years.
Yeah, that's one where Roy drank my chocolate flavored beer. He liked some. We ordered 2. You got one, and I thought, well, I'll try this. What was it? German chocolate flavor.
Chocolate flavored anything's good.
Yeah, beer. I took a sip, and I'm like,
I introduced Scott to the world of dipping the Hershey bar into peanut butter jar.
oh no.
He's hooked.
But I didn't like it, so the lady brought
lizard proofing.
the lady brought me out a pop, remember? And she's like, I could take it back and I won't charge you. And Roy's like, no, I'll try it. And Roy, he's sitting there, ooh.
It was good.
Pretty soon he drank the whole beer down with this cheeseburger, plus his beer. And then he goes, I think I'll have another one of those chocolate beers.
Mistake.
I had to drive him home. It didn't hit him until he stood
3
up.
beers.
3 beers and I had to drive home. Oh boy, that was good. The Hershey's and the peanut butter. Yeah.
Would you know it goes about 3?
I think it's because, in our younger days, all you could, young kids, we all pitched in and pulled together money. All you got was beer or a Mad Dog.
I haven't had pumpkin flavored. I have tried raspberry flavored beer.
Mad Dog, I still can't.
Mad Dog 2020?
It's back out.
That stuff would make you 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
It's Kool-Aid with a kick.
That stuff made me fit through a space somewhere that I couldn't fit through sober. 1987 IROC Z28 I had. In 1989.
You probably weighed 92 pounds soaking wet.
Yes. But the gap between the back window and the back seat's like this far. I got drunk on Mad Dog 2020 and woke up in the back there. And they said I went right through the seat, through the window. I could not do it sober.
Yeah, I can't do beer. I've tried.
I never did like the taste of beer, but man, I drink a lot of it.
Coors. I will drink I will drink a Coors. I can handle that.
Michelob's my favorite, but
yep,
I don't want to have to take a second mortgage out to just drink a beer.
Hey, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Yep, we're still here. Just got back from the dump. Yep, we're still here. Yeah, I can drink a Coors.
He's moving to West Virginia, Ashley says. Howdy, Ashley. West Virginia's a pretty state.
Yep, we've been through parts of it, not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't recommend it. Nice. Superman will have nothing on you. Trust me.
It's Kool-Aid with a kick. How's that?
It's very good Kool-Aid with a very big kick.
I don't want no more of that either.
229. All righty. Yep. Let's get off here. I got some editing to do. So, Megan, don't send the headhunters after me. I should have that done pretty soon, though.
Yeah. Bear and Don, the Mad Dog at school dances, made the dancing a lot more funner.
Yeah, it did.
We always did the orange juice with the vodka in it, and they think it was
Boone's
orange
and
juice.
Strawberry Hill. I think I had Boone's once, but I don't remember it. It was always Mad Dog 2020 or
beer. That was the cheapest stuff.
Yeah.
Every now and then we get brave and get orange juice and buy some vodka and run around with orange juice.
We're in New Mexico,
Williamsburg.
Right camped on the Rio Grande. I drink Angry Orchard cider. I had one of those. I didn't mind. That wasn't bad.
Yep.
I like my favorite beer with Ice House was.
And
that was
it
one of
got
my
so
favorites.
expensive you couldn't even buy
Michelob.
it.
I love Michelob, man. Love Michelob. But then Michelob got way too high in the bars. The other beers are like $1.50. Michelob was like $3. So I switched to Coors Light Silver Bullet. I like Coors Light Silver Bullet. Didn't much care for Coors Banquet, but I like Coors Light Silver Bullet.
I'll drink that with them, but not very often.
And,
that beer lasts.
But I never really liked the taste of beers. But that was my drinking days. Now I don't hardly drink anything.
He's a lightweight. He's a cheap date.
All right, let's get out of here. We got some work to do. What are you doing today?
Nothing.
I'm editing.
Good for you.
Like White Claw. Not everyone likes it because they're sugar-free. Jack Daniels in high school, but can't do that anymore. I like Jack Daniels. He makes me 20 foot tall and bulletproof.
Yep.
But, all right, everybody, have a great day. We're out of here. I gotta get busy.
Yeah, I gotta get this fan going.
So later, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Right here on the river. We're in a van down by the river.
We're not in a van. There's a van over here.
You better look at the front of your rig. That is a van.
All right.
It's a 4D Econoline. All right. See you guys later.
Real bad. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoe, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down in the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down